There is a new character who's a new resident on the island in Update 1.5 Merry Meadow for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Wish Me Mel lives in the Merry Meadow, and it's going to take us a few days and a few quests before we can meet her. This will be a 3-day process, and each day will have a different quest. This is something that you can start the first day that you open up Merry Meadow. Be sure to plant all of the seeds that you find on the first day as well, because that is going to help you later on. So let's go over the very first quest and your first step to finding Wish Me Mel. Right after unlocking Merry Meadow, you probably see the toy bunny right by the mailbox. And you're probably wondering, do I go and do this quest right now when there's all these beautiful things around me that I want to explore? And everywhere you look, there's just more things. If you do start this quest line and go pursue it right now, it just tells you to come back and continue exploring. So feel free to explore. But do continue this quest line today. The reason I say you should keep exploring is because it makes it a little more efficient. The next part of this quest line has you go and talk to Pom Pom Purin, and after you do, he's going to tell you to talk to Choco Cat. But if you go to Choco Cat without exploring just a little bit more first, Choco Cat is going to send you back here for more clues. So instead, let's assume you stay here and you explore for more clues. The first clue we have is this lost doll that kicks off this quest, and you found it right by the mailbox. Now the second clue you can actually see from here. If you hop down from the mailbox, it's right there next to the stuff, the miniature egg. So be sure to pick that up. And then the final clue you will find on the far side of the map, on the right across the bridge, on the right side of the body of water, right up against the stone wall. And this is the mail bag. After you have all 3 of these items, then go talk to Pom Pom Purin. He's only going to talk about the doll, and he says it's interesting, but all of his plush are safe and sound. He says that he did tell Choco Cat about the meadow, so maybe he went exploring. Even though you're pretty sure it doesn't belong to Choco Cat, you go and talk to Choco Cat next. He thinks this is really interesting, and he asks if you found any other clues. This is the point that if you haven't found those other 2 items, he would tell you to go find 2 more clues. But since you already found them, he says very well detected. It's a treasure trove of clues. And he says it leads him to 2 possible conclusions. Either there's a very well-equipped null in Merry Meadow, or there's someone new living on the island. He says this is exciting and we need to think about the best way to find them. At this point, we get our first time lock. He says, let's wait until tomorrow and we'll meet in Merry Meadow. So that completes the Lost Keepsake quest. In order to continue and try to find our new visitor, we're gonna have to wait until Island Reset on the next day. After Island Reset on the next day, you'll have a new quest in your quest log. This quest is Curiouser and Curiouser, so be sure to track the quest and then go talk to Choco Cat. He mentions that it might be nice to bring a present for our new friend, but he doesn't really know what to bring since we don't know what they'd like. So instead, he says that you should ask a bunch of your friends on the island, and this will officially start the quest. So now you need to go and talk to Batsmaru, My Melody, Hang It On, and Retsuko, and ask each one what they think should go in the gift. When you talk to My Melody, she says she doesn't want to recommend that you buy furniture. She has us describe the meadow to her, and she decides on Sakura pudding. When you talk to Batsmaru, he suggests jokes first, of course, and then he settles on pizza, not just any pizza, pineapple pizza, because it's tropical and whatnot. When you talk to Hang It On, he says that the answer is obvious and you should include a rockadoodler, saying it's the perfect gift because it's cute, sounds expensive, and unique, and it'll show that you have personality. Ritsuko suggests music, but it's hard to know what kinds of music, so she suggests a music box, specifically a tropical music box. After talking to all 4 of them, you now need to gather all of the things that they suggested. So you'll need to make a pineapple pizza, which I'm pretty sure it's just pineapple in the pizza oven. Make Sakura pudding with Sakura at the ice cream station. Get a rockadoodler. They run around Gemstone Town near Peckle in the daytime and in the morning. And then you can craft the tropical music box from a mechanism and iron ingot and 5 sand dollars. After you have all of the gifts, go and gift them to Choco Cat. He says that these are great, but he also wants you to include a copy of Ancient Inventions. You can craft this at the crafting station from a book and a mechanism. Gift this to Choco Cat too. He wraps everything up and tells you should hurry because pizza only lasts so long. And let's be honest, we have a pizza, some ice cream, a chicken, a book, and a music box all wrapped up together. That may not last very long. So head over to Merry Meadow, talk talk to Choco Cat there, and there's no sign of the new friend. He tells you to look around. I foolishly did this. He doesn't actually mean look around. Be sure to check the quest log for what you actually need to do, because what the game really wants you to do is to talk to Cinnamoroll, who's standing by the stump just to the right of the fast travel station. So talk to Cinnamoroll. He says he was just talking to someone, but they ran away. And you confirm that Cinnamoroll has met this new person on the island. He says she's really busy planting flowers all over Merry Meadow. And Choco Cat and Cinnamoroll decide to leave her welcome gift so that she can find it when she's not so busy. So they leave the present on the stump, and this completes day 2, and you'll have to wait until the next Island reset for the next quest in the series. After Island reset on the next day, you will have a new quest, a long-awaited introduction. In order to start this quest, talk to Cinnamoroll. He's probably waiting for you somewhere around the plaza, and he tells you he has a letter for you from someone in Merry Meadow. And it turns out this letter is from Wish Me Mell, our new resident in the Meadow. It says, "Thank you so much for the lovely gifts. I guess the ice cream didn't melt and the Rockadoodler didn't eat all of her pizza. She says she's sorry she missed meeting us, but would like to meet us today and that we should meet her in the meadow." Cinnamoroll says that he will join us too, so head over to Merry Meadow and you'll find Wish Me Mell waiting right where you found the little egg by the stump, just past the fast travel location. So go up and talk to her. There'll be little introductions, and Cinnamoroll asks her how she got here. She explains that she's actually on a quest and got distracted by all the flowers, but her quest is to deliver a letter. She lost her mailbag. Luckily, we found her mailbag and can give it back to her and her other things, and she's so happy to have everything back. It turns out this letter is addressed to the island spirit, and of course it has no return address. So Cinnamoroll explains that we know where the island spirit is and we'd be happy to introduce her, but that we probably need to wait a bit for her to meet her, but promises we'll introduce her when we can. I think this is a hint that this part of the quest line isn't in 1.5 and that we'll have to wait till 1.6 and wait until we're best friends with Wish Me Mell. The discussion goes on to talk about how she sometimes delivers letters, especially ones for her friends, and how this one seemed to be a special letter. She says all the plants she sees here are new and mysterious, and she wants to stay in the meadow to study botany. And Cinnamoroll suggests that she meet all the rest of your friends. She does ask if we know anyone who likes mysteries and mechanics, and of course we promise to introduce her to Choco Cat soon. At the end of the conversation, Wish Me Mell will be a resident on the island. You'll be able to talk to her, gift her, and do her first quest right away. Let's talk about the gifts that seem to work early on. We don't have her 2 or 3 heart gifts yet, but that doesn't matter. Because we're not going to be getting to best friends anytime soon and needing those 3 heart gifts. And remember, the hearts do not relate to how much each gift actually raises her friendship level. So right now, what does correlate to raising the friendship level is how much of the material the character gives you back. So remember, if the character gives you 2 of a material for item A and they give you 5 of material for item B is going to raise their friendship faster and raise their friendship more with each gift you give them. Wish Me Mell's likes are the fire tag, this new flower tag, and the gemstone, which is the rare tag. So the gifts that I've found that have worked the best so far Our Toasted Marshmallow Cloud, this is a purple rarity. It has 4 tags, only one of them are her likes. That's that fire tag. And it's not that hard to make because it's just a candy cloud, an almond, and a swamp mellow. But you do need to have Cloud Island, you do need to have the candy machine where you can put 2 ingredients in it. This one seems to give me 6 and work pretty well. The other one is the Pineapple Lava Soda. And this one to me felt like it was raising her friendship faster, even though they both give the same reward. Pineapple Lava Soda can be crafted with that fizzy crystal, a pineapple, and a magma bloom at the soda station. So both of these are kind of on the expensive side. They both have 4 tags, and they both only have the fire tag that she likes, so I'm sure we're gonna find other things that she likes too. But right now, these seem to be the fastest way to level her up. Where you don't have the resources to use, you can use a number of other items like the Woolox or any of the other rare critters. You can also just use the magma bloom or anything else with the fire tag. I'm sure once we have flowers, we'll find even more gifts for her. Right after you unlock Wish Me Mel, she has a quest right away, so I thought we'd include it in this video. So the first quest you get right after talking to her is Wildflower Hustle. To initiate the quest, talk to Wish Me Mel. She tells you she wants to grow as many different colored flowers as she can. She suspects that flowers' colors will blend if they're grown close together. And then she asks you to plant 5 seeds. If you haven't gotten your seeds yet, you can find these around the Merry Meadow. So hopefully you haven't planted all the seeds for this day yet. Gather up some seeds if you haven't, and then you'll notice that there's an exclamation point and there are 6 new plots just to the right of where she's standing. You need to plant your seeds here in these new plots. After you plant your 5 seeds, go and talk to her again. After you do, she'll tell you that you have to wait for them to grow and reminds you that you need to water them and look for new colors. That'll complete the quest, but do remember to water the flowers. If you want to see all the levels that we have for her, I'm going to go through those. You can find these under the friend tab. So the daily gifts she gives you are the honeycomb. We don't know yet what her friendship abilities are going to be. Level 1, you'll get the beeswax crafting plan. You can use that honeycomb from her to make this, and then you'll use this in making candles. At level 2, you get the white candle crafting plans. Level 3 will give you a mystery seed capsule. When you open these, you will get a bunch of different packets of seeds where it'll actually tell you the color and type of flower that the seeds produce. At level 4, you get the blue candle crafting plans. Level 5 is a mystery seed capsule. Level 6, you get the new story quest, Green Thumbs. I would strongly recommend not starting this quest until you have your flowers in bloom. Otherwise, you get stuck on this quest like me and have some characters tied up in it that you can't interact with until you get a flower. So make sure you're planting your flowers as soon as you can and watering them each day. Level 7 is another mysterious seed capsule. Level 8 is a new story quest, Mulch Be Well. I've unlocked this level, but the story quest does not yet show up in my quest log, so I'm pretty sure you won't be able to do this until you finish the previous story quest with her. At level 9, you get the pink candle crafting plans. At level 10, you're now good friends with Wish Me Mel, and you unlock the story quest, Dig It Up. And then at level 11, it tells you that more levels are coming soon. So we know that everything they really wanted to fit in 1.5 ended up being too big, so it got split into the next update as well. So you will not be able to be best friends with Wish Me Mel in 1.5. It looks like we're gonna have to wait until 1.6 for the rest of the levels and quests and to deliver that key letter. Hopefully this helps you unlock Wish Me Mel in Hello Kitty Island Adventure Update 1.5 Merry Meadow and become better friends with her. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content. There are a ton of guides on the channel and we're live streaming everything in the update. Turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.